Hello everyone, I am Damis, and we are back with another quest guide. Today we are doing Desert Treasure 1, in which we will help an archaeologist find treasure. As always, quotation mark usually leads to being misled, as we'll soon discover. Anyway, for requirements, you need a thieving level 53 or more, magic level 50 or more, fire making level 50 or more. If you don't have the gas mask to use from the Plague City quest, please have Slayer level greater than 10, which allows you to use the face mask. For one of the sections in this quest, you have to enter into a cave with a bunch of smoke, and unless you use a face mask protection, you will take massive damage rapidly and will not last very long. Hasbro has completed these quests: the Dig Site, Temple of Ekov, the Tourist Trap, Troll Stronghold, Priest in Peril, and Waterfall quest. Alright, this is a very big quest, so please bear with me. There's a lot of requirements. You will need, for items and gears, a way to enter into the desert, Curidian Desert, such as Shantae Passes, 5 times in total, at the minimum anyway. You also need some coins as well. 650 is required. I suggest having more than 3,000 for using magic carpets to make your life a bit more simple. 12 magic logs notable, 6 steel bars notable, 6 molten glass notable, 1 silver bar, 1 ashes, 1 charcoal, 1 blood rune, 1 regular bone. As you can see, these are kind of the items I have right now, which is to say there's multiple inventories during this quest. Make sure you're aware of that. I mean the way I'm doing it anyway requires multiple different inventories. You need like 6 inventories in total, so yeah, just keep that in mind. And 1 garlic powder, 1 spice. You cannot use gnome and evil Dave's spice; those don't work. 1 whole chocolate cake. For the chocolate cake, you can use parts of it. You don't have to use a whole cake. For a regular cake, you need a whole cake, or basically 1 chocolate bar. So those are the 3 options: whole cake, whole or parts of chocolate cake, and a full chocolate bar. 1 spike boots, 1 climbing boots, 1 face mask, Slayer helm or gas mask. As I was saying, that's the face protection. You don't need the climbing boots if you have done Edgar's Ruse, because you have access to the Troll Helm teleport spell. If you haven't done that quest, Edgar's Ruse, you will need the climbing boots, because you have to walk all the way up to Troll Helm. So I don't remember where it is right now. Oh man, oh here it is, yeah. So either you have climbing boots, you will have to, if you don't have the Troll Helm teleport spell available to you, you have to use climbing boots, as we have done in Troll Stronghold. So it is. So it's not required. It's a soft requirement, put it that way. You also need 1 tinderbox and at least 50 lockpicks, because you have to try to pick a very annoying chest. This chest has 3 different layers of locks. And so it's completely by random if you can get past all 3 of them. If you don't, the lockpicks breaks, you get poisoned, and you lose a bit of HP. It's very tedious. Good thing is that you don't have to go back and forth to turn the bank. You can bring these lockpicks noted, and then pay about 5 coins to unnote per item. So it's kind of useful. So make sure you have plenty of these in the banks ready to go. For optional stuff, being combat level greater than 7 is good. You have to fight 4 bosses in total. Ouch. 4 bosses in total. They're fairly straightforward, not too difficult. Definitely nothing like Desert Treasure 2. That's much harder. Desert Treasure 1 is more tame, let's put it that way. Prayer level grading 43 is very good for protection prayers, specifically all of them. You can use, boosts as well, like Piety, Rigor, Augury, all more power to you. Those help a lot. In fact, Augury is pretty much all that you need because most of the bosses are weak to magic. Can be easily defeated with magic. In Search of the Micray is good because that unlocks a shortcut to the graveyard area inside the Micray. So once you finish In Search of the Micray, you can go to this hideout, which allows you to access the graveyard, this area, much quicker, instead of having to go all the way around here and lose some food to the gases that will attack you. Try not to bring any Saradomin or Zamar gears. That's loosely speaking just for the this area, just for the abandoned camp here. Because if you're in this area and you have any Zamrock or Saradomin gear equipped, you'll be attacked by everyone. I don't remember exactly why they hate that, but that's what it is. You can just unequip it and you'll be fine. Let's see here. Alright, so for preferred gears, there's 4 bosses, as I said. Farid, that boss, you can use magic. If you use magic, you have to use water spells because he is a fire boss. Or if you use range, you have to use ice arrows because he is a fire boss. If you use melee, you have to use ice gloves because Farid will. When Farid hits you, whether successfully or not successfully, he unequips your weapons. Even if you have a full inventory, you'll still unequip them. They'll just fall to the floor. So it's kind of annoying. Yeah. The reason why you can get away with not having to use ice gloves for magic and range is because you can kite him around the rune. To basically run around the room and attack him. So he'll never really attack you back. So that's why you don't need ice gloves for range and magic. Damis is I think I don't remember. He is a kind of ghost boss. Use your best magic spells and snare and entangle, because when he enters the second phase, he will rapidly drain your prayer, and his melees are very accurate. So that's why having snare and entangle is good, because you can just entangle him and just attack him from a distance. You can also try to kite him around the room as well, although that's not good because he can basically disappear like that. And then you have to re-enter outside the room, and basically I think you have to redo the entire fight from the beginning. So yeah, snare and entangle is your friend for that boss. Dessous is a vampire-ish boss. If you use magic, please use your best spells. If you use melee, please use stab. Nothing too crazy. Kamil is an ice boss, so you have to use magic fire spells from the standard spellbook. You can't use it from some other spellbook, like I guess Lunar. Not gonna work. You cannot use Ivan's Blast or Flames of Zamrock either. Doesn't work. And in total, you will need about 80 summer pies, 2 filled water skins, 8 standard potions, 8 prayer potions, 2 regular restore potions, that's all you need, nothing fancy, 4 regular anti-poison potions as well, that's all you need. Technically speaking, you will need about 4 filled water skins actually 6 full water skins in total. However, you can just reuse the one you have, or I guess refill it using like some kind of water source, like the fountain or sink, etc. So yeah, anyway, but technically speaking, you have like technically speaking, it should be 6 anyway. Sorry about that. All right, and you need a lot of teleportation. Travel to a bank 3 times, such as using Emerald Glory to Alcarid. After you kill each boss, you will acquire at the end a diamond. The diamond, if you have the diamond on you in your inventory, you will be an assassin may spawn and attack and harass you. So that's why you want to put into the bank the diamond very quickly, so you can move on, safely to another diamond and so forth. Travel to Bedabin Camp, which is kind of like the hub spot for this quest. Amulet Glory to Alcarid, enter Shate Pass, and then simply use Magic Carpet. For example, Amulet Glory to Alcarid, Shate Pass, 200 coins, puts you right there, Bedabin Camp. Exam Center, which is near Varrock. You can use the Dig Side Teleport Scroll, which is what I was doing. It's kind of expensive, 15k, but it's better than having to walk all the way from Varrock. And travel to all 4 diamond locations. There's 4 diamonds in total. The Smoke Diamond. Oops, let me just reposition my body right now. Alright, so the Smoke Diamond is going to be inside a desert by Polo Niche. This is where the Smoke Diamond is. When you enter into here, you will be in the cave that I talked about with a bunch of smoke, so make sure you have your face mask for that section. Emerald Glory to Alcarid, Shante Pass, Magic Carpet. That's the route I will take. Shadow Diamond is going to be by the Tourist Information Center, which is right by Bastorian Falls. Bastorian Falls, if you don't know where that is, it's going to be all the way just by Tree Known Stronghold. There's the falls. Games Necklace to Rebellion Outpost, just walking way down to the Tourist Information Center right there. And the Diamond Cave is going to be inside here when we get to that. Blood Diamond is in Canifus area. You can just use the Fragrance Shrink Astral Teleport Tablet. That's the one I recommend doing out of here, because if you use the South Graveyard Teleport Tablet, you may be attacked by a bunch of zombies. This is neutral. So yeah, Canifus, and then we'll fight the Dessous like somewhere here in the graveyard later on. You also need to like for the Shadow Diamond, you also need to go to the Bandit Camp as well. Which is just not that far from. So for the Shadow Diamond, you need to be at the tourist center by Bastorian Falls, and also make your way over here. This is the one with the annoying chest that poisons you. So same thing, has been in camp, Amulet Glory, Shante Pass, 200 coins. Just walk straight south afterwards. And now we're back to the Blood Diamond, which I was talking about just a bit earlier. You also need a way to travel to Joiner Village. You can just use Amulet Glory to Joiner Village, and then a way to Entrana, Amulet Glory to Joiner Village, and just walk your way to Port Sarim and take the boat. So Amulet Glory covers a lot of bases for this quest, put that way. And then you have ice diamonds, ice diamond in Trollhelm area. So for the ice diamond, you will need to get to Trollhelm. If you have done Edgar's Ruse, you can use the Trollhelm Teleport spell. If you have not done that quest, you will need a climbing boots and Games Necklace, because you have to walk the way all the way up to the mountain. You only need to do this like once, not twice. Twice is basically if you want to resupply. Once should be sufficient. You don't need to resupply after that. So that's kind of like outdated. Sorry. Alright, and that's about it. Alright, let me just take a breather. Okay, so there's many inventories for this quest. The way I'm doing it will require about 6. 4 for each diamond, and then also 2 more at the beginning and end. Alright, so make sure you have this first inventory, which is magic logs, notable, steel bars, notable, molten glass, notable, ashes, blood rune, regular bones, charcoal, some coins, enchanted pass, dig site teleport, and also water skins for the desert. And once you're ready, let's just get straight in. Also Adam Glory. So let's do it. Alcarid, here we go. Alright, so once you're here, we're gonna head to Bedabin Camp. If you don't know where that is right here. So I'm gonna enter Shante Pass and then take the carpet. There's Shante Pass. And then I'll talk to the carpet merchant. The Carpet Airlines. Korean airline to Bedabin Camp. 20 coins. There we are. Nothing like a nice sunshine winds. And once you are at the Bedabin Camp, just over yonder, we will talk to Asgarnia Smith right by the magic carpet to start this quest. There he is, our archaeologist. Alright, bro. Hello there. Howdy, stranger. What brings you to these parts? Do you have any quests to spare? Funny you should ask. I'm not sure if I should really call it a quest. I found some ancient stone tablets in one of my excavations. Can you help me decipher it, and so forth? Leads me back to it goes back to the dig site by Varrock. It's very old and I have no idea how to decipher it. Okay. No problem. Any particular person to give this to at the dig site area? His name is Terry Balando. Give it to nobody else but him. I'm sorry I cannot trust you with the actual tablet. Here is a transcription of it. Etching of it. Alright, cool. Alright, so once you have done that, we're going to head to the exam center. I'll use my Dessous teleport scroll. The exam center, if you're not familiar, is southeast outside of Varrock. Right here. South of the dig site. And once you're here, enter the building. The southwest area is where you want to be. That's where Terry Balando will be. Close anyway. You're Terry Balando. Who wants to know? Oh, I recognize you. You helped me with the dig site earlier, and many artifacts and zeros for the museum. What can I do for you? Correct. I was down at the Bedabin camp in the desert, and I was asked to deliver this to you. You spoke to the legendary Asgarnia Smith? Let me see. Any interesting? Fascinating. Yes, cuneiform. Yes, indeed. Can you translate it for me? I'm not familiar with the particular language. Can you or can you not? Unfortunately, this is the only way to do so. Please give me a few moments. Okay, then talk to him again. There you go. A book contains the sum of my translating abilities. Please give it back to Asgarnia. We may find some great importance very soon. Wow, you write really that quickly? What can I say? It's a skill I picked up in the fields. And make sure you have the translation book. And now let's head back to Asgarnia. Same thing. I'm in glory to Alcarid. Shante Pass, Magic Carpet. we are back to Asgardia. Hello there, here is a translation book. You did it. Did you read this? Have a read. So say, don't read book. Yeah, I did it. Kind of boring, really. Excellent. Just give me a moment to read this and talk to me again in a few seconds. So he's testing you. Hello there. Interesting. It seems to me like some kind of treasure hidden out in the desert. What did you say? Fancy becoming a treasure hunter like myself? You don't mean archaeologist? Same thing, just two sides of the same coin. Depends on what you find. It's all hot in the sun. You know, the heat is getting to me. Let's just assume there's a desert and I found a big stash of it. I wouldn't necessarily just hand over everything, you know, to the Museum of Varrock. Just purely hypothetically, if someone else helped me, this purely hypothetical person can also get some reward as well. You know, like 30, 40, like, no, 50%. That's exactly what I was thinking too. For pure sake of argument, 50-50 for this purely hypothetical person. Do you catch my drift? Okay, fine. Alright, so then say help him. I guess no one else is gonna do it, so I might as well do it and not lose out on this treasure. Count me in. Excellent. I'll continue to search around in this camp area. Try the south area over there, the bandit village. We'll see if we can find something there. Okay. Once you've done that, head yourself to the bandit camp in the desert. Don't equip any Ceradomin or Zamrock items because they'll attack you instantly. They don't like, I guess, religious people here. Head into the pub in the westmost building. There we are. And now talk to bartender. If you're not buying anything, I have nothing to say to you. Buy a drink. 610 coins. 650 coins. And then just buy a drink for that much. There you go. And now talk to him again. You got your drink, knock it out. Wait. I'm looking here for artifacts. Oh really? Our inheritance is only sand or death, as you can see. What do you expect to find here? Talk about the 4 diamonds. Or crystals. The 4 diamonds of Alexandria. How do you know this? Have you heard of them? It's just a fairy tale for children. May want the religious elders know more. But it's nothing I really care about. Get out of here. Alright. Exit the bar, pub area, head your way to the eastmost building. And we'll talk to you later. Yeah, sometimes he's also like in here somewhere. Where is this guy? There he is in the middle, like hiding behind the corner. I represent Museum of Varrock. I have to find some artifacts. Sure. I have nothing to say to you, man. Just a few questions, man. Alright, fine. About the diamonds? Can you tell me about the diamonds of Alexandria? Is this the treasure you seek of? Please accept my apologies. I thought you were just some low-life thief looking to steal whatever we have left in this area. Now that I see that you're a brave adventurer. Looking to restore glory back upon us. Sure. Have you not heard of them? They are the legacy of the great Majorat hero Alexandria. They were stolen by warriors of the false god Zamrock generations years ago. Oh, that's probably why they were kind of pissed at people. When you find the warriors, you will find the diamonds. I suspect they are not willing to part with such objects so freely, however, so you have to fight these bosses. Be aware, these warriors are very powerful and have the powers of the diamond on them themselves. How do you mean? Each diamond has an elemental quality to boost the holder. Diamond of the blood, diamond of ice, diamond of smoke, and diamond of shadow. You should expect the warriors to also have some power as well. Do you have any idea how I can track these down? There is an ancient spell I know that may spy upon such powers, but it will require a few ingredients to work. Bring them to me. Is your desire for freedom strong enough? Let's do it, man. Yes. What do you need? a bunch of stuff there, etc. And there you go. And do you understand me? Quick question. What kind of bones do you need? Standard bones? Other types will not work. I will go out into the yonder and seek those collections for you. So now just give them everything. Magic laws can be noted. Here you go. Steel bars can be noted. Here you go. Molten glass can be noted. Ashes. Here we are. Thank you. That is enough ash for a spell. Blood rune. Be careful with the bones. If you bury them accidentally, I guess you're gonna kill one of these guys for another one. And a charcoal. And then that should be everything, and talk to them again. Excellent, everything I need to make the scrying glasses. Follow me. Once you're done that, head your way southeast onto the hill. See from what? There we are. And talk to him again. He got here at last. As you may have noticed, I have the mirrors here to help cast a spell and help you find. By simply looking through this mirror, you'll be able to find the location and traces of magic to the diamond. Unfortunately, I cannot narrow it down any further, so good luck. Alright, fine man, that's better than actually do nothing. Alright, so there you go. And this is the, we'll visit this near the end. Anyway, these classes help you find the thing. Let's go to the bank for the next session. You can obtain the diamonds in any order you want. It doesn't really matter. The way I'm doing it is just for my own convenience. Once you have the diamond, make sure to quickly deposit them into the bank if you can. Otherwise, you may be attacked by a stranger level 95 that randomly spawns. I think you can escape the stranger. I think you can escape the stranger by moving to a different building, going up a floor, locking out, etc. You don't have to actually fight the stranger. So that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so first on my list is going to be Smoke Diamond. Please give me a few moments while I pull everything outside my bank, and then I'll get back to you guys very shortly. Alright, and I am back. So this is what I have right here. If you're curious, I have some Vitreous Rose. It's just basically decked out with magic. Minus the face mask, which you need. So that's about it. I'm also using Water Surge, which is my highest water spell for read. So once you're ready, head your way to Pull Niche. You can enter something pass again, and then use the ask the rug merchant for a passage to Pull Niche. 20 coins. If you don't use the face mask, you will lose 20 HP every 12 seconds. Although it cannot kill you though, so that's interesting. I mean, definitely still not desirable by any stretch of imagination. So once you're here, head your way to this around here to this smoke dungeon, and then we'll have to, I guess, solve a little puzzle thing before I actually proceed further. Okay, good to go, good to go. Alright. Yeah, over here. Okay. There it is, climb down to this well. I can see a lot of foul smoke at the bottom of the well. Alright, adios. Down we go, climb down. Whew. That damage is probably from the desert heat, not the climbing down part. Anyway, here we are. So this puzzle is you have to light 4 torches in each corner. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here. And then you can access the key here and then fight for Reed over there. The gotcha here is that, I'm just trying to show you here. So here, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but anyway, there's a torch there, there, which opens this, and then you can fight for Reed over there. If you take too long, you will basically, the torch will basically expire. So you have to do this quickly. Otherwise, you may have to redo this several times. And you need to have a firemaker level 50 to actually light the torches with the tinderbox. So make sure you are not like your stats are not reduced for fire making. So the path is going to be northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. That's the route we're going to take to get this done. Standard potion is highly recommended. Otherwise, good luck. If you lose the worm key, you don't have to relight all the torches. Let's go back to the chest, take a new key. This is where we'll fight for Reed later on. Ignore everything else here. Alright, so let me just go over here really quickly. And there we are. Here's the torch. This is what it looks like. Use your tinderbox on it. Alright, so that's one down. We'll head all the way down to the south east side. And there is a second torch, nicely lit. Let me just take no, actually no, fine. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the northwest torch, all the way back, basically near the beginning. And here is a northwest torch. Light it down, light it up. And now we're gonna go to the southwest torch. Hopefully we will make it in time. And there it is, light up. Boom, and now, let's see here. Yes, the path is now lit, claim the key. So now head your way into this center room here. And just take the key, the worm key from this Burns chest. There we are. So once more, if you die or whatever have you, and you lose a key, you can just take it from the chest. This is where you from here to there. You don't have to relight anything else. No longer required. So now we're gonna head away all the way to the east room, in which we will fight Farida. Just quickly. Anyway, there it is, very close. All right, so. Not too bad. After you defeat him, he will drop the smoke diamond. Just take it and quickly go to the bank. If you lose the smoke diamond, you can just re-enter this gate and it'll be on the floor. So nothing too bad, too crazy. Before I actually fight him, let me just go over the mechanics. Alright, so for Reed, there's a level 167 I guess thing. Oops, oh, excuse me for a moment. Ow. Slashers mostly up to 40, magic rarely up to 20s. If ice gloves are equipped, his melee damage drops down to 56. No, not 56, drops down to 36. That would make sense otherwise. And he also cannot unequip your weapons. So whenever he hits you, basically he unequips your weapon. Even with a full inventory, I think they basically just drop on the floor. So just FYI. He only uses magic when you are in his melee range. Protect from melee completely blocks his melee attack. Has more melee defense compared to magic and range, so range or magic will work really good here. He's pretty weak to magic water spells. You can use binds, snares, and tangles to help you out. To kind of keep him at a distance, doesn't harass you too hard. If you move too far away, he will despawn, and you have to redo the whole thing again. You can use another player has like a in-between person to help you safe spot. For example, if you have like a hardcore Iron Man account, you can probably do that. When attacking him, there's a couple things you can do. If you're using magic, you must use water spells, no doubt. If ranged, you must use ice arrows, because he is a fire entity. If melee, highly advised to use ice gloves, otherwise he just drops your weapon every time. It can be very annoying to do it that way. So use protect from melee, whatever boost you want to use. And right there. And if you're using range or magic, just kite him around the rune. So just kind of like move around the edges, kind of lure him around the rune with you. So he keeps his distance and you can still attack him. And that's basically what it is. Make sure he's good to go. And let's go. Oh my god. Straight on top. Oh wow. And down he goes. Boom. Oops, oh, sorry about that. Alright, so now quickly head your way to the bank so you don't get harassed by stranger danger. Let me just do it quickly. So he just drops into your inventory. Yeah, it doesn't actually drop it to the floor. Anyway, but if you do lose this, it will drop into the floor when you re-enter the gate. And you can actually get multiple copies of these diamonds, which you can keep as a souvenir, which I'll show you at near the end what to do if you're curious. Alright, so next on the list for me is going to be the Shadow Diamond. Please give me a few moments while I bring out the next set of inventories. Alright everyone, I am back now. And if you're curious what I'm using, it's just a full Vitreous. I switched out the staff for try out the Swamp E. That's what I did. Let me just make sure my mic is proper. Okay. Alright, so that's what it is. Just magic gear. And I have, stuff here as well. Particular of interest is the lockpicks, noted, because we'll definitely need a lot of those. As you will see very shortly why. So let's head to the Tourist Information Center. I'm going to use Games Entrance to a Baron Outpost. And just walk my way south. If you don't know where that is, I'll just quickly show you. Bastoran Falls, and then the tour center is right here. And here we are. Once you're here, we will talk to Razzello right by the entrance of the building. Greetings friend, I'm Razzello, the famous merchant. Would you like to see my wares? About the diamonds of Alexandria. Where would it be? The diamonds, I believe it's somewhere around here. The Shadow Diamond. I know the object which you speak. It is guarded by a fearsome warrior known as Damis, they say, who lives in the shadows, invisible to prying eyes. So where is he? Perhaps we can help each other out. An arrangement of sorts. I have in my possession a small trinket. A ring that allows you to see the unseen, the invisible. It's not for sale. You will have to do me a favor. Please return to me an item that was stolen by a bandit named Lakib. The item itself is a gilded cross of sentimental value to me. And where is this dude? Well, to the far east in a dry desert area called Al-Kharid. Yes. Shanti Pass, yes. And somewhere in the desert you will find southwest, small village, Bedouin camp. If you know where it is, why do you ask me? I don't. I'm just filling in blanks. Well then, so south of that is a bandit camp, in which you will find where Labib has made his home. Please find it for me. And I will give to you the ring of invisibility. Okay, no problem. Say yes. Alright, so now let's head to Bedouin camp. You don't recall. Amicable to Al-Kharid, Shate Pass, and then carpet for 200 coins. And once you're here, head your way south back to the Bedouin camp. I'm going to unequip my Saradomin stuff here, so I don't get attacked. Alright, so Here is the annoying part. You have to open a chest that has 3 locks, and if you fail any one of those locks, that you basically fail opening the chest. Your lockpick breaks, and you lose HP and maybe poisoned. You can talk to tiles here right by the general store to unnote your lockpicks for 5 coins per unnote. And once you're ready, head your way to this southwestmost hut, and we're gonna try to open this door, open this thing. Alright, there's 3 different layers of locks. Oh, and I failed. Go figure. Oh my god, there it is. Alright, so anyway, it took some try. Just drop these. You no longer need those. Take the gift cost. If you lose it, just search the chest and you have it again. You don't need to redo this entire shebang. So now let's go back to Gazzello by the tourist center. And we're going to talk to him for the ring of invisibility. Have you retrieved my cross? Yes, I have. Here is the ring. Excellent. Wear it and anything in the shadows will be revealed to you. So you say equip the ring of invisibility and climb down the ladder into this fencing area just east of the center. Alright, so now you have to run your way all the way to the end into this area, where you will then fight Damis all the way to the other end. Oops, the guys will attack you, ignore them. You can use attack from melee if you want to. Alright, so before I actually enter into the area and fight Damis, let's just take a pause right here. If I can. No. Oh my god. That's kind of irritating. Let's see if I can trap him over here. Oh, I can. Come on, go over here. And then I'll just run very quickly over here and then just he'll be lost into this. Yep, okay. Alright, so when you enter into the area over there, just move here. You have to walk around for a little bit before Damis actually appears. If he doesn't, just log out, try again, switch worlds, etc. He won't appear once the monster is stop being aggressive to you, so that's a good indication that you are you have to like do something else for him to reappear. If you lose the shadow diamond, which he drops on the floor, it will reappear once you re-enter into this area, similar to the gate. After you get the diamond, same story, head your way to the bank as quick as possible and deposit it. Alright, so Damis is 2 phases. Not that difficult. His first phase is level 103. He crushes up to 22. There's a multi-combat zone over there. There's lots of beasts, such as skeletons, hellhounds, etc. So they attack you pretty accurately. So it's best to use attack from melee. Pretty much for the environment, not really for Damis himself. Right now, he has his weaker defense is magic. He's not really weak to earth spells, as some people suggest, because you know, like the first boss we just did, Farid is weak to water spells and so forth. It's not really the case here. After the first phase, you can exit the cave, resupply, and return to the second phase. So use that for melee boost, and to stay out of his melee range, you can use entangle, snare, etc. You can also try like kite around the rune itself, similar to what we did for Farid. There's also a way to kind of safe spot him, although I couldn't get it working because it's kind of hard to do. Honestly, it's just easier. Like you can try like safe spot him over here, using a torch here, but it's kind of hard to do, pull off. You can also try like I guess with the monsters here, and also another player as well, similar to Farid, but it's just honestly it's just easier to just entangle him, and that's what it is. And we just quick over second phase as well. Crushes up to 8. Crushes up to 28 and attacks way quicker. When he attacks you, he will drain your player 5% plus 1 of your current prayer points. So if I have 60 prayer, he will drain 6. He'll drain 4 points. Each tick, so basically less than 1 second. So you can see he can quickly deplenish your entire player, which means you no longer have protect from melee, which means the multi-combat zone effect can occur, and you can basically get swarmed very easily and die quickly from all the monsters. Same thing as phase 1. Make sure he keeps his distance and just attack him. He disappears into the shadow. If he disappears on you, despawns, you have to re-enter. You have to re-exit the cave and re-enter for him to respawn again. Just FYI. And once you're ready to go, everything's good to go, and then we should head straight into this and fight Damis. Oh, you also need the ring on with you for him to, I guess, be visible to you. You can't switch out your other gear, so yeah, just make sure you're aware of that. And quickly switch to that melee. Eventually you'll appear somewhere around now. There he is. Oh shoot! And once you have, I'm gonna quickly try to entangle him. Entangle Damis. There we go. Entangle Damis. And yeah, here we go. There we go. Attack him. As I said, you can try to kite him around the rune like we did for Farid. Although it's not really that difficult, honestly. Compared to Farid anyway. And his first phase is almost done. So it's his second phase right about now. This is a dangerous phase. Make sure you are cautious of this. Let's try to entangle him right now. Make sure he's entangled. Oh, he's not doing anything with that. Entangle him, man, come on. There we go. Oops, I entangled the wrong thing. Dang it. Damis. Go. You see, he drained my prayer pretty quickly, so you want to definitely be careful with this one. This guy is definitely very dangerous. Alright, let's see here for a moment. Oh, come on, man. That was like a bad tick or something. There we are. He's almost done. And there he goes, dead. So, quickly take a Shadow Diamond and just skedaddle out of this area. Alkarid. Alright, so that's 2 down, not bad. No stranger danger yet. Alright, we are, and I just might as well do this. Okay, so let me just quickly deposit this diamond into the bank. Boom. And that's another one down. Alright, so the third diamond for me is going to be the blood diamond. Please give me a few moments while we organize my inventory, etc. Alright, and I'm back. So initially I am unarmed besides the Allen Glory because we have to be in Trana. That is why. So after this Trana session, we can gear up for the actual fight. Just FYI. So once you're ready, head your way to Canifus. You can use the Feckin String Teleport Tablet like I'm doing. Castle Teleport Tablet. I don't recommend using the Self Graveyard Teleport Tablet because you basically enter into a bunch of zombies that may attack you, depending on your comfort level. Once you're there, head your way to Canifus, southwest. And specifically into the pub, which is the southmost building. My lord, Malak, what brings you here? You know very well that your butt tith is due, Rovar. Yeah, of course, but surely your graciousness has something better to do than to do this himself? Is Gouter ranks not in your ranks right now? Where is he? Indeed it is. I am much better than this, however. You are not to tell me what to do, only Lord Dragon does. So, it is my time to do this now. Of course, I mean no disrespect. So you have the tith ready for me. Of course, I will find it for you. Huh. The mood I am in for having come to this Wolfen cesspit means any shortfall is coming from you directly. See, you're gonna pay if it's like below expectations. You there, me? Yes, you. Your bearing suggests you're not one of these usual folks here. Talk to Malak. Human, eh? Give me a good reason why I should not take you to the Lord Dragon right now. Talking about a special diamond. I'm looking for a special diamond. I have no reason to believe it is somewhere in this vicinity. Do you know of it? Interesting. I have a little arrangement for you. Do me a favor, eh? Kind of favor. You're not exactly trustworthy. You have a healthy sense of paranoia. Good. I need you to kill the current owner of the diamond. For my part, I will let you know where he is and how to kill him exactly. When he is dead, you may take the diamond from his corpse and do whatever you want. A life for a diamond. Fair enough. The current owner is Dessous. Agree to the arrangement. So ask him how can I kill Dessous? An ancient and weakling has Dessous. He is still more powerful than the matchful likes of you. Assuming you were to fight him fairly, my proposition is to make it even. And how do I do that? Take a silver bar to a man living in the sewers in Junior, and he will craft to you a unique pot traditionally used by vampires. Take the pot to Enchana to be enchanted by the head monk. Then bring the pot back to me, and I provide you with fresh blood to put it in, and then add some crushed garlic and spices to disguise the smell. And you have use the blessed pot with the blood on Dessous' tomb, and he will be unable to resist the urge to rise about and drink from it. When he does, he will make him pretty weak, even weak enough for you to kill. Okay, we're gonna find the dude, and you don't really need to do this, I think. Let's make sure. Anyway, so he's basically in a graveyard somewhere. Cool. And you can also check your quest guide to make double sure you know how to kill a guy now. Okay. So travel to Joiner Village. I'm gonna use my last of my glory to Joiner Village. Alright, oops. Let me just move around. Enter the sewers, which is in the northwest area. This is one of the entrances. Closest to the guy we need to talk to next. Right here. Trapdoor. Climb down. And then in the northmost room is going to be Ruranton. We're going to give him 1 silver bar so he can get the stuff done. Hello. You shouldn't be here. Are you an assistant to Count Draenor? I need help making a sacrificial pot, of course. And there you go. You get your pot now. Alright, so now we're gonna head our way to Enchana. You can just exit out the sewers and walk your way to Port Sarim, then take the boat to Enchana. Make sure you don't have any combative gear. Combative jewelry is fine. If you do have combative gear, you can just use the bank in Draenor Village. And once you're here, enter the church in the east area and just use the pot on the high priest to have it blessed into a blessed pot. There's the high priest. I was wondering if you could quickly bless this pot for me. Strange request. Here you go. May Sarah be with you. And there's our blessed pot. And now return to Malek. When you talk to him, he will fill the pot with blood, specifically your blood. You will lose 5 HP. You won't die from this though, so that's fine. That's okay. Can you fill this pot with blood? Ah, there you go. Fresh as it gets. Thanks for nothing. Alright, so now carefully do this in order. Use garlic powder on the pot, add it in. Then add the spices in. And if you do everything correctly, when you examine the pot, it will say a blessed silver pot filled with blood, garlic, and spices. Otherwise, when you try to kill the Dessous right next, he will fully heal because you did not correctly mix the ingredients together. And then you have to redo the entire pot, get more spices, etc. so forth. So it's not worth the hassle. So now you can use the bank to pull out your gear for the Dessous. So just give me a few moments while I actually do this. Alright, and I am back. If you're curious, the gear I have is just fully magic. It just quickly build up. Full magic tank, etc. Yeah, going full magic. Okay, so now we have to get to the Dessous, who is all the way in the graveyard here. If you have done the micro quest, in search of the micro quest, you can use this kind of shortcut hideout to help you kind of move here a bit quicker. Otherwise, you have to basically go all the way around here. It has this blue route indicates kind of a bit all the way down here and there. It's a bit longer walk. Main downside is that you may lose some food to the gases that will attack you. More food than you would do in a shortcut. So I'm going to show you the shortcut if you can do this. Otherwise, you can just please follow the blue route number 1. So this is the hideout in the microwave that we did for the quest. And there we are. And south. Oops, up this thing here. Tree thing. There we are. And then down here. And then continue away southwest. And that is the gas I was talking about. And there goes one of my food. And there we are. Oops, that's the castle. That's not the. There we go. That's the graveyard. That's the castle. Alright. Not bad. When you use this blessed pot with blood and spices, etc. on the tomb, he will rise from the tomb, as Malak says, and will attack you. Before I do this, let me go over the mechanics. Alright, so the Dessous is only a one-phase man. He is level 139. I guess he crushes very fast and accurately up to 19 range/magic combination attack. Always in doubles of 5, so 10 every time. So when he does his range magic combo attack, the total output is 10 damage. Protect from melee can reduce his max hit to 10. He will teleport to you if you have if you use prayer like Protect from melee, and also sometimes like random. He won't do this if you're within his melee range at all. If he does this more than 3 times, he will end the fight. So the fight just stops. He'll go back to his tomb, and then you have to redo the entire pot with the blood, etc. and so forth. Don't try not to let your HP fall below 16 because his attacks can stack very quickly and kill you. Has low magic and stab defense. You don't need to use the silver weapons against him, although they will give you 10% more bonus. You can if you want more bonus, you can just use Evertides Aid. Gives you the same amount of bonus without the hassle of silver weapons. If you die or exit the fight, you have to redo the pot, blood, spices, etc. You can't use this fence to safe spot you because it just teleports through it to you. You can still use it to try to flinch him if you want to. I'm gonna do this, so that's what it is. Attack from melee, boost with whatever you need to, and then just try to keep your HP high. Let's do it now. Before I forget to do so. And there it goes. Okay, so here it is. And down he goes. Well, the Dessous is dead, but where's the diamond, man? Oh, my life lied to me. So So return to Malek. I'm going to use my teleport tablet. If you want to keep this silver pot, this blessed pot as a souvenir, just drop it on the floor before you talk to him. Ah, the wandering hero returns. Where's my diamond, man? It's fine, here it is. Don't use that tool with me again, though. I'll take you to the dragon next time. He'll be extremely displeased to know the murderer for Dessous. Anyway, so there he is. And now you can take back the pot. And you can use the Coniferous Bank to quickly deposit the diamond. Alright, that is 3 down, not bad. Okay, so the last one for me is going to be the ice diamond. Please give me a few moments while I replenish while I swap out my inventory and gears. Alright, and I'm back. I have my gear here for Kamil, the last one. It's similar to for Reed, I'm just switching out for fire. The highest fire combat spells I can use in the standard spell book, which is the fire wave and not the fire sewage. I can't do that. I suggest choosing one lower. For example, if your magic level is 75, you can cast fire wave. Yes. However, I suggest using one lower, which is the one lower than that is the not the fire wave, it's the I think firebolt, yeah. Because not the fire blast, yeah, the fire blast. Because when you fight Kamil, you'll be inside the snowy area, so your stats will be drained constantly. So if you have exactly 75 magic level, you won't likely be able to cast fire wave as often as you want to, without using like restore potion and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway. And you only need one charge of games necklace, not two. So please ignore that. And yeah, so there's a couple ways to get to Trollhelm, where we have to be. I'm going to do the Trollhelm teleport spell, which I have unlocked because I have finished the Edgar's Ruse quest, so I can use this to my privilege. Otherwise, you have to use Games Necklace. So actually, I don't even need this because I have the teleport spell anyway. If you're doing it the other way, if you don't have access to his teleport spell, you have to use Games Necklace to birth up. I guess you can also use the minigame teleport to birth a room. You have to equip your climbing boots, head your way through Tenzing's house. This is where you need your climbing boots. Anyway, over here, get over here, past this here, head all the way around over here. So there's a lot more work for those who don't have this teleportation spell. You probably want to also bring like one stamina potion or something like that. And maybe one more extra prayer potion to not lose a lot of food to the trolls here, and also here. So yeah, just bring a bit more supply if you're doing the other route. Once you're here at Trollhelm, head your way down the mountain, take this northwest route to Troll Country. And we'll talk to the Troll Child right by this gate. Hello there. Wow. Very upset, huh? Maybe some sweet food will cheer this child up. So carefully, do not eat the food, just give it to a child. You can use one whole chocolate cake, one whole or parts of a no. You can use one whole regular cake, one whole or parts of a chocolate cake, or just give it one chocolate bar. Hey there, enjoy this treat. Sniff this. You feeling better? Talk to him again. Hello there. Why so sad, man? It was a bad man. He took my mommy and daddy, made them all freezy. Bad man? You stole them. I'll never see them again. Help me. I'll give you a diamond in return. Do we have a deal? My children making deals. Okay, there we are. Good. So agree to help him. Enter inside his gate. Be careful, the ice trolls are so cold they'll attack you and do lots of damage, as well as the snow will also damage you and lose your stats as well. Okay, thank you for the information. Alright, so when you well now right here you're fine, but once you start walking into the ice path, more icy, deeper into the once you walk deeper into the area itself, so throughout this entire area you will be hammered with snow that will basically constantly drain your stats by like 1 or 2 per tick or something like that. You run and special energy will be dropped immediately to 0, and you will lose 1 HP each time the cold hits you. I think it does it every like few ticks or something like that. Basically, don't stay here too long, and also bring restores, unless I guess you're like Wim Hof, the Iceman or something. So we have to kill 5 trolls to proceed further, ice trolls, into this cave over here. You can check your stats check your progress by examining the cave. As you see, there's like 5 icicles left, which means we need to kill 5 of these guys. So you can try out, you can use Tefal melee if you want to. I suggest just trying to like flinch him by this gate. So you wait for him to come to me. See, right now I'm on the ice path, my entire stats are drained, including my energy, and then just attack with that. You don't lose a lot of supplies this way. So I'll come back once I have 4 more down. As you can see, check the cave again, 4 more left. Alright, and I think that's the last of it, yeah. Okay, cool. You notice my magic fell down, below where I could cast the actual spell. So you have to restore it. That's why you want to store potions for this. You can exit at any time to replenish supplies and so forth, if you need to. So I'm going to. So now we have to continue into the ice. I suggest using with Tefal melee. If you can, that's pretty much required at this point, because these trolls can hit up to 25, yeah. And in the next session we have these wolves. So this is the ice path we're on now. And these wolves, this is also a multi-combat zone, so be careful. These wolves are definitely not your friend either. Okay. Same story. Here we are, drop this down. Heal up again. And look at that, my things dropped way down. I'll just click over here. Continue on this path, we'll head to the center area. Come on. Okay. I'm actually gonna log out very soon because this is still kind of a. There's really no I guess save zone here once you enter into this way. You guys still attack here. I guess this is kind of safe, but Kamil will appear very shortly, and I'm gonna log out right now so I can tell you the mechanics. Also, the snow is kind of a pain. So, before we fight Kamil, we just go to the mechanics of Kamil. Kamil is a level 154 boss, melee's up to 23, and magic always at 5. No more than that, no more or less than that. Unless you are blocked by a rock when he uses his magic attack, it will basically freeze you, and the freeze will last for a few seconds. You cannot attack or move during the freeze. You can eat, drink potions, etc. It's fine. Don't let your HP drop too low because both of his attacks can stack up to 10 or more and kind of just do you in very quickly. Otherwise, use that for melee. If you're attacking with magic, you must use fire spells. I think particularly from the standard spellbook. Otherwise, it's best to use spells that are like one level lower than where you are. So as I was saying, like if your magic level is 75, don't use fire. Don't use fire wave. Use fire blast level 59, because the snow basically keeps draining your stats. So you will have a hard time keeping your stats high enough to actually deal consistent damage. And it's also good to manually cast as well, which is quicker than all casting. So don't use melee or range. That's kind of what I suggest. Use attack for melee and boost. Use fire magic fire spells. And that's about it. Okay, so let's get straight to the point and just handle this like a boss. Alright, so alright, moving on. Come on, move. He'll be like right here somewhere. When he spawns in, I'll just drink up. Well, also it's kind of annoying because right here, see, right here. So you can basically use the this walk to help you block his freeze. But otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Just make sure you keep your magic high enough with restore potions, and you'll be fine. It's not that difficult of a boss. And there he goes down. Well, that might have been a bad guy, but where is the parents that the kid was talking about? Alright, and take his stuff as well, it's very useful. And then just finish this. Okay, so not bad. Oops, anyway, it's fine. Continue on the path. If you don't know where you're going, just use your map. You can click on the map. You can see this is the path we're trying to like get to the end of this path. And once you're at the end of the route, you will need to equip your spike boots to be able to head onto this ice ledge. Use the super restore. You need to keep your agility up, because I think if you fall, you won't fall all the way down. You just lose some HP. Then you way all the way to the top. Once you're at the top, just go through this ice gate and head your way all the way to the end. With the two statues, aka the ice blocks. Just smash ice blocks, you don't need to talk to it. Oops, I'm just a bit closer. There we are, come on. Smash it. Oops. I can't use it. My thing fell too low. Okay, let's do this. Boom. There we are. There we go. Well, thanks for breaking out the ice. But please, my husband is trapped in there. Okay, same thing. Boom. Whew, I'm glad to be out of that big ice cube. Are you doing good, darling? Yes. Alright, the kid must have been trying to protect his diamond, I see. The diamond he found the other day? How do you know he had the diamond, fleshy thing? Your son told me. I came and saved you for it. Interesting. Ah, that stupid kid had a diamond all along. I should have just taken from him. Don't talk to my child like that. Everything ended well, didn't it? And there we are. Mommy and Daddy, you're free. That's right, son. Thank you. Please kill the diamond that you promised. And if you lose the diamond, just talk to the child again right here, and I'll give you another one. you don't need to use a fire spell to free them from the ice blocks. I don't think so anyway. So quickly, same thing, head to a bank before you get harassed by a stranger danger. Oh, my thing is still down. Come on, man. No, come on, dude. There we are. Alright, so head to a bank and just quickly deposit a diamond. Now once again, one more section to go. And there you go. Alright, stranger danger averted. Alright, and this is the last section. Oops, sorry about that. You need to now use the diamond to traverse to a pyramid. So the pyramid we saw earlier, we have to enter inside it to the very end. So please give me a few moments while I replenish my inventory for this last section. Alright, and I'm back now, so let's get straight to this before the stranger danger appears. Once you have everything, all the 4 diamonds and your supplies, make your way back to Eblis on the hill. And here we are, so talk to him quickly. I have everything. Azranza was a Nazrat hero. He was unkillable. And then they cast a spell to trap him inside a pyramid just south there. You must restore him. Use the diamonds on each pillar to open the entrance, and then free my lord inside. After centuries, he will be once more free to roam. So just go to the pyramid south there. Just use the diamond on the pillar. You can't use the wrong diamond in the wrong place, so don't need to worry about that. That won't happen. Just drinking the standard potion. Yeah. Anyway, here we are. Another one. Oh, if you want to keep duplicates of the diamonds, so if you have multiple different copies, before you drop the before you put the last diamond in the pillar, drop all your other diamonds you have with you on the ground, and then place in the last diamond. Otherwise, you'll lose them. Once you're done with that, also you need magic level greater than 50. So make sure you restore your level. Anyway, here we are. Once you've done all of that, you have access to the pyramid at the top. Go to the very top and then just climb down and kind of go through 4 different layers of mazes. Before I do this, let me just make a couple of pointers. Inside the pyramid, the desert heat is not an issue. You don't need to worry about that. Only outside is the issue. All monsters inside use melee. You can basically pray against it if you want to. Scare squirms level 92 can poison you. They basically randomly burst out the floor. And mummies level 96 randomly burst out the sarcophaguses. And level 9 and the mummies level 103 just roam around. Each time a monster appears, like bursts out, you have to wait for the animation to finish before you can continue back on your track. Kind of irritating. There are randomly activated traps throughout the entire 4-level system that can send you right back outside, basically right here. Basically just drops you back out here. Then you have to go, and then you basically have to redo the whole thing again. So that's really a pain. You don't lose any HP though. To reduce your chances of being caught, just try to click on don't click on ladders or doorways until you're at the very end. Like basically within 1 tile of it. Alright, so from the top to level I guess 2, let's just do right now. I'm going inside. There it is. Yeah, so don't click on the ladder. Just click on like the tile, the floor. Until you get to the ladder, then you can click on the ladder. Otherwise, you may activate a trap that helps you reduce your chances for some reason. I have no idea. Probably something to do with like the actual game model. Until you're at the very last tile. Oh, right there. See, this is the thing. You gotta like do that. Okay. It traps you into its animation before you actually proceed. There you go. Until you're at the very last tile, do not click on the door or trap to proceed. Otherwise, you might have to redo the whole thing again. I'm level 2 to 3 now. Alright, so it's oh no, come on. When you get the animation, just try to spam click so you don't stall. There we are. Until you're at the very last tile, then you can click on the ladder. Safest approach. Alright, so on third floor to fourth floor. Okay. And there's mommy that spawns out. Same thing as the swarm, just quickly click your way out. I remember like activating a trap like right here during one of my runs of this quest. Definitely not good. Anyway, alright, last one. Alright, to the center right there with the Alexandria, the Maserati hero. Alright, come on. Oh no. So one tile before you actually click on the door. Oh shit, no. Whew. Gotta be vigilant, come on. Oh, that's the end. Come on, man, come on. Come on, dude. Don't do it. Come on. Oh my god. Alright, so once you're inside, talk to Alexandria. You may need to use the altar to actually make him spawn to end the quest. I knew they could not trap you forever. Well done, friend. Tell me, how goes the war? War? You know not of the war of our survival? More time must have passed than I have thought. Tell me, what news of Padec Wheel? Do the shining spires of Lazar still stand? Never heard any of those. What? I cannot hear. And I'm back now. My recording just crashed by itself anyway. I cannot hear my lord's voice anymore. Where is he? My friend, thanks to you for helping me become free. If our empire no longer exists, more time has passed than I have realized, and my lord is maybe gone forever. How long have I been trapped here? Master, have you truly been gone from this world? My friend, for your efforts to free me, I offer you the gift of knowledge of ancient magics of the Majorat. Let's see here. I trust that we will meet again, but now I must leave you alone. Feel free to use the portal right there to enter and exit this pyramid with ease. Quest completed, also 3 quest points, 20,000 magic XP, the ability to use ancient magics. I should go and let Ibis know what happened here. So now you have the ancient magic spellbook. To switch back, you have to use the prayer altar. His portal will basically be used as a shortcut to and from the pyramid. When you go back to now, you can talk to Iblis to kind of follow up on him if you want to, and he will offer you he can now sell you an ancient staff for 80,000 coins, and pretty much you can also have an unlimited supply of ancient signets for free. I think they're just souvenirs. I don't quite remember what they actually are. I can just check right now really quickly because I have water skins anyway. So yeah, that's basically what it is for now. And before I leave you off on a sour note, let me just quickly check on before I possibly leave you off on a sour note, let me just see what these secrets are. I don't remember what it does. Maybe it's just for the decor or something. Your lord is free. Congratulations. Yeah, he taught me some cool new magic stuff too. Huh. Okay. Oh, good to know, my man. I am prepared to sell you our ancient staff for 80,000 coins. Huh. Have you got any symbols of your god? Yep, there you go. And I think this is just for like just nice to have or something. Anyway, so that is it for this quest. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for the crash near the end. It's been a very long quest. So good luck, everyone.